Tonight, we're investigating 5 scary videos that caught otherworldly things we shouldn't know about. I wouldn't recommend being alone through this, like these people in these clips were. They were innocent, but the encounters ripped that away. If you enjoy watching the creepy, scary, and mysterious side of YouTube, well, that's what this show is all about, and I upload once a week. So put the subscribe button underneath your pillow and let the dark energy simmer. Now, watch closely, because if you blink, you'll miss it. You never really know what might be lurking in the darkness of the shadows, waiting for you, watching from a distance, just like in this first video of an innocent mother. At first, everything seems really calm and peaceful. It's a nurturing mother. She's rocking her baby to sleep, probably getting ready to settle in for the night after a long, exhausting day. In January of 2025, this night vision security camera footage caught the horrific moments.
Y ve directamente hacia el portón. Miren, ahí está observando, ahí se asomó algo. Vean eso. Vean lo extraño que el color de piel que tiene eso, vean. Y mi hija ahí está alterada y si se dan cuenta, no deja de mirar hacia el portón. Vean, mi hija está mirándolo. Ahí se volteó y eso se desvaneció.
What was supposed to be a quiet, safe, and peaceful environment quickly changes when something appears, but it doesn't appear with inside the house. It appears actually just outside of the house on the other side of the gate entrance, extremely close by. At first glance, it's terrifyingly eerie, because it seems to be a pale white figure that slowly rises above the fence into the frame, and it's watching directly towards the mother and her baby. It even has this sort of demonic facial expression, this cryptic smile. It's not moving, it's not attacking, just seeing and observing what this mother is doing with her child. The woman never actually even noticed that this figure was just outside of her front door. Anything could have happened to them. She didn't know anything about this until later, when she wound up checking the footage to find out that this thing was right there, right behind her, while she was reviewing the footage for herself, thinking, how did I not notice, hear this, or react in any sort of way while my baby is helpless? Well, so was she. I don't know if this was a demon that was trying to attack them, if it was some kind of entity that they might have known from a previous life, but really anything could have went down that night. In June of 2023, this TikTok video was uploaded, which is seemingly filmed in the middle of a park, in the middle of the night with their friend, maybe a hangout spot of some sort. At first, they're just casually enjoying the moment together, almost seemingly like it's a routine place for them to go to, stand around, talk, and just casually enjoy each other's time. And that is the second when everything shifts and it becomes a much darker video than just two friends hanging out in the park, because the person filming gasps, almost like they got scared and maybe they had seen a ghost. And they definitely did see something, but it wasn't a ghost.
Hija puta, salí, fu, salí. Ay, mira. ¿Qué hizo el café? Espera que enfoque. Ay. Ay, no, corre. Salí.
They start zooming in very slowly to something in the very far distance, to the concrete wall, and the corner of it, in the shadows, you can see something creeping out of it, lurking, watching them, looking back at them as they're recording it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's some sort of contorted humanoid type of figure, but it's definitely not totally human at all. Other people that have found this footage online and have analyzed it on their own have even gone as far as to compare it to a mythological creature called a pombero from Paraguayan folklore. A really creepy, especially its backstory, as it's known to chase little girls and kiss them as punishment. Its methodology is literally roaming around rural areas at night, looking for its next victim from a far distance, anyone that is mostly alone with a friend, but mostly little girl, female types of victims. Once the person that's filming this footage figures out that there is indeed a creature in the dark watching them and it looks like it's about to chase after them, well, they start running away before even having a chance to tell their friend what is even going on. But their friend understands the idea, the gravity of the situation. They both run off in the opposite direction, understandably and terrified. The video just ends abruptly. Darkness. No explanation. No further updates from whoever posted this video to let us know that they survived the night. Sometimes a camera is capable of catching something that moves so quick that our human naked eye just can't quite figure out what kinds of terrifying things are wandering out there or even flying around. But what happens when that happens on a live TV broadcast? This clip here shows footage recorded directly from a news broadcast. The anchors are on screen and they are discussing global events, war, and bombings taking place in the area. The tone of the entire news broadcast is very serious, and the undertone is that everyone is worried about what is happening on the other side. But they're so focused on the global event subject that nobody is really paying attention to the small details in the background of this footage, and that's exactly where this takes place.
Of the incoming projectiles were intercepted.
What the is this shit? Look at that. Look at that.
Of the incoming projectiles were intercepted.
What the is this shit? Look at that. Look at that.
Of the incoming projectiles were intercepted.
What the is this shit? Look at that. Look at that.
Of the
Behind a building in the background, near some clouds right up above, if you look very closely and very focused on this corner of this video, well, there's seemingly a black figure, and that black figure is maybe wearing a long, dark cloak-like fabric. It's zipping through the clouds and right behind the corner of this building so fast that it has intention. It's flying with a purpose. It's very quiet as well, like it doesn't want to be heard, seen, or known for its presence. As I'm looking at this footage in that corner even more, and you can go ahead and pause this, rewind it, or play it in slow motion if you need to, but I gotta say, this looks like a Dementor from Harry Potter, and as a Harry Potter fan myself, I think it looks uncanny. Might that just be what we have caught here? Whatever that thing was, it looks like a living, breathing, otherworldly creature from some other dimension, or maybe it came from the depths of our world. A Reddit user a couple of years back was talking back and forth with some friends online when they all decided to go back on the user's YouTube channel and start browsing throughout their older videos, just as a reminiscing kind of thing. This old video here is from one of those older videos of the kids' YouTube channel, where in it, they're just in their yard on the trampoline, jumping and learning how to do a backflip, and also giving a tutorial on how to do that backflip that they're learning.
Here's called a backbone backflip. But what you do for this, you jump on your back. You jump onto your back and then do a backflip. All right, here we go. All right, so I did that. All right, guys, that was it for now, and I'll see you later.
Now, at the time, he thought that he was just enjoying himself, learning how to do flips on the trampoline, didn't really think anything of it, until years later, when he decided to look back on this particular clip, and this time he did in fact notice something terrifying. When this footage gets paused at just the right moment, well, behind the kid recording the video, you can see that there's another person or figure sitting crisscrossed with their legs set on the ground right behind them as they turn the footage and jostle it around while they're jumping around. We can't see who it is. We don't know if they know who it is because they don't say anything about it. We don't even see their face because the object that's blocking their face, it's obstructing too much to make out really anything that we can understand more of what is going on here. What it really seems like is almost the silhouette of some kind of human figure, possibly a person sitting down right there behind the person jumping on the trampoline. And when the camera sort of pans and jostles its way towards them, they even are seen to sort of perk up in their posture. But the funny thing is about this, and quite bizarre for the camera work here, is, well, the screen, it flashes in a blue. It flashes multiple times, and every time the camera pans to this figure sitting down. Was that boy truly alone out there on his trampoline, just innocently learning how to do backflips and making tutorials of them, when his camera glitched out and showed us this weird anomaly of a person sitting there? Or was there indeed truly an apparition? A dashcam video from 2020 shows a driver going down a straight, quiet highway late at night. On this narrow road, there are not many cars nearby whatsoever, and that's what makes this moment so startling. And that's because only a couple of seconds into this footage, without any warning whatsoever, as this car is speeding down the road at probably 60 miles or more per hour, literally right in front of it, a white figure that seemingly is wearing maybe a nightgown of some sort materializes. If you pause this moment and look even closer at what this figure is, well, you can start to tell that it's actually not solid. It's rather transparent, more like a ghost. And it never goes completely solid at all either. As this car drives past it, it sort of fades in and out very quickly as the 1 or 2 seconds this car passes by it, almost even running it over. Then, even more eerily, just as fast as this figure materialized in front of the car, as the car is passing by it within that 1 or 2 seconds, well, it disappears yet again. It happens so fast that even the driver of the car never had a chance to see or react to what this figment even was. Now, we know that this figure was actually there on the road because it wasn't just caught by one camera. Some might even begin to compare this entity to the Lady in White folktale. Some might think that it's something else entirely. What do you think it is? Surely, it does indeed give proof that no matter where we are at any given moment of time, there is always something out there lurking in some kind of form with us. So tonight, when you get a gut feeling or maybe a thought pops into your head that there's something that's not completely right about the very moment, remember that you really might actually be in the presence of something that you can't see, but it does see you. If you stayed up until this point in the show, please subscribe so that you never miss a creepy, scary, and mysterious upload on this channel, and watch this one here.